Now, rendezvousing from this alley, we want to scour the southwest portion of downtown. I'm sure we may be able to stop the ambush before they get there and... well, an eavesdropper. Or have you just suddenly decided to wake up? Granted, it's difficult to tell the time in such a dark facility as ours. Well, now that you're awake, I'll be handling this one. Agents, if you wouldn't mind leaving us on our lonesome for a few minutes. Now. Thank you. Now, back to you. My, you're looking a little worse for wear, aren't you? You could say the same for me. We all age, old friend. You certainly aren't the wide-eyed child with the big heart I grew up with. Maybe. Just maybe. I just look better for my age than you. Oh. That hit a nerve, didn't it? You've still kept your sharp tongue all these years, haven't you? It's one of your qualities that I'd never forget. You know, the agents don't trust me being around you. Even through their pitch black glasses and stiff suits, you can see it. If you weren't locked in like this, I wouldn't even think of being alone with you. You've made your fellow citizens view you as the bane of their city. Have you given them enough reason to believe so? Hit and body slam that glass wall all you want, and yet it will never break. State-of-the-art technology. You've stolen quite a bit of that, correct? By continuing to fruitlessly hit this, you'll only tire yourself out and aggravate your wounds. Yes, the wounds received from your capture, the ones my crew, gave you. It wasn't one of your most graceful performances, I would say. Even from where I was, circling up on a helicopter, I could see it. All over your face and body. You know what it was? Fear. Thick, saturated fear. You finally met your match, hadn't you? I've seen it enough to know. Fear can make even the most experienced villain commit an erroneous move. However, you were lucky enough to still retain some of your skills. Do you recall? As you began making your grand exit, it was clear you weren't expecting us to show up. You tried to keep your composure and fight us off. Yet, as the time passed, you became tired, exasperated. You finally gave in and collapsed to the cracked pavement, the same way you're sliding down the wall right now. This wasn't you. The you I knew and adored. Was it me that finally uncovered your plans? Yes. Yes, it was. You could say that I felt a bitter tangle of both satisfaction and remorse. Yet I couldn't help but become entranced by your plans. They were so intricate and intimate, and it was like I was seeing something meant for someone else. Still, I could tell you wrote them. It was as if we were still studying in the lab back in college, with your clean and overly organized way of writing all your notes. Prior, however, I've seen you countless times on the news as you unleash brutal assaults, cold and calculating. I've studied your tactics, gear, and No, I don't stalk you. Merely observation. Am I happy, you ask? For finally capturing you? I want to be. I want to force myself to celebrate, to receive all the glory, to be bestowed a Medal of Honor. But I can't bring myself to wholeheartedly want any of that. All I desire, genuinely, is to... Nothing. It doesn't matter. My. Even as you glare into my eyes and furrow your brow, your eyes are the same as I've always known. Full of determination and some kind of spark. But now they carry a new kind of look realization. Don't try to refute me when I've known you for so long. It's hitting, you know, isn't it? The full weight of the people you've harmed, the things you've done. It's about time you have a damn moment of reflection. So, the moment has arrived. Why? Why did you do it? That's the question that's been burning on my tongue for so long. It's the question I've simultaneously dreaded to ask. I see. You were tired. Tired of people having overly high expectations, of being the prodigal child, of being perfect. You were sick of the scummy way the world treated you as a kid, only to have them switch up when you brought impeccable grades and college admissions. Ergo, you despise how they only valid you for their own advantage. It's not pretty, is it? The way you can be treated like a napkin. Used when you're needed, and thrown away when someone's decided they had enough of you. That's politics. Remember how I used to work on a campaign for the senator with the gel-kicked hair? I wasn't paid, despite the guy being richer than the mother. I moved to state offices, all alone, and the stress was horrible. I wanted to serve the public with all my heart and soul, but they hated me for it. Once I made it here, I was weary and battered, as if I'd fought numerous wars. But I made the promise to remember the wrongs that had been committed against me, and prevent them from happening to others. Not to worsen what was wrong with the world. I wish you would have done the same thing. But it's never too late to reverse your misdeeds. And no one needs to go through it alone. I want to... yes. I'll spit it out if you let me. I want to help you. I want to be by your side as you mend your errors and pick up the pieces of your life. Only, I wish I could have been there for you sooner. What? No, I never said I wanted to be with you or anything. No, don't give me that smirk. You're not self, for God's sake. You have nothing to sneer about. This is strictly a guidance offer. Come on. Don't tell me you're pouting. My cheeks are not red. I wear this thick pantsuit all day. I'm bound to be hot. Now, I have business to take care of. The agents will come in soon enough to check up on your wounds. Be good for them, and me, alright? From now on, consider this the beginning of your long, new chapter.